Good morning, everyone. Sorry about the little delay. I was having a problem with my microphone. But welcome to Storytime today. My name is Miss Meredith, and I'm the children's librarian at the Patterson Park branch. And today we have a friend with us. This is Molly. Can you say hi, Molly? Hi, everyone. And she can wave too. Those are her things that she can do. She can talk and she can wave and move her arm around. And we are going to have so much fun today, aren't we? Yeah, I love stories. Me too. All right. So to start off really quick, we have a couple of announcements about some fun things that are going on at the library. This Friday at 10:30 on our website, we will have Mr. John performing. Mr. John is so fun. He has so many cool, awesome songs, something that you will really want to tune into. You can find the information on our website, and it should also be posted in the chat for this story time. And then also coming up, let me check the date. On the 17th at 6 o'clock, we'll have Carol Boston Weatherford doing a virtual program. She is very cool, has a lot of very cool books. So that should be really, really awesome. Hopefully you will check those out and all of the other cool programs that we have at the library. All right. Well, to start off, I would like to sing a hello song. The song that I like to sing for hello is If You're Happy and You Know It, because I am so happy to be doing story time. So can you clap your hands like this? Very good. Molly can clap her hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. All right, can you stomp your feet? If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. Very good. Can you say hooray? If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! Do you think we can do all three? Can we clap, clap, stomp, stomp, hooray? Let's give it a shot. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, stomp, stomp, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, stomp, stomp. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, stomp, stomp. Hooray! Very good job, everyone. That was excellent. Okay. So before we read a book, I think we should sing one more song. This is one of my favorites to sing in winter. I know it's really beautiful and warm outside today, so it doesn't totally work, but it's still winter time, so I think we can do it. This is a song about a snowman. You know how you make a snowman, right? You make a little snowball, and then you roll the snowball till it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And then you stack another big snowball on top of that, and maybe one more, and then you decorate it. That's how you make a snowman. But remember, it grows when you roll it. So we are going to be a snowman. We're going to start out small, and then we're going to grow as we sing. If you would like, you can stand up as you grow. I'm going to just sit in my chair. Once there was a snowman, snowman, snowman. Once there was a snowman, tall, tall. Oh my goodness, that's a very big snowman. So it's so nice and warm and sunny outside. What would happen to a snowman if the weather was like this, nice and warm and sunny? It would melt. All right, so take your tall snowman. It's going to start melting. In the sun he melted, melted, melted. In the sun he melted, small, small, small. You can melt all the way to the ground if you would like. All right, let's sing it one more time now that we know how it goes. All right, we're starting with our small snowman. Once there was a snowman, snowman, snowman. Once there was a snowman, tall, tall, tall. In the sun he melted, melted, melted. In the sun he melted, small, small, small. Oh, he melted. Great job, everyone. Okay, I think it's time for us to read a book. Where did I put our book? Oh, I put it on the floor. I'm so silly. We're going to read the book Amy Wu and the Perfect Bow. It's by Kat Zhang, and the pictures are by Charlene Chua. I almost said her name. So silly. Do you know what a bow is? It is a kind of delicious food. It's a dumpling. It's got dough on the outside and filling in the middle. It can have all sorts of different fillings. But yeah, it's a special kind of Chinese dumpling. All right, let's see what the perfect bow is. I like this. There's a note at the beginning um, of how you say the word bow and of how what the author's family called it when she was growing up, because different people call them different things. Oh my goodness, there's Amy looking at that perfect bow. It does look very good. Amy can do a lot of things. Oh, she can do a handstand. That's so impressive. She can brush her teeth. She can tie her shoe. She can even do both at once. Sort of. That does seem very hard, doesn't it? But there is one thing Amy cannot do. She cannot make the perfect bow. Sometimes they come out too small. Sometimes they come out too big. Oh my goodness, those are very different in size, aren't they? This one's so little an ant is carrying it. Sometimes she adds too much filling. Sometimes not enough. And sometimes they fall apart before they reach her mouth. Wow, that one's so full it wouldn't close. This one's basically empty, and this one's falling apart. Amy's mom and dad make perfect bow. So does her grandma. Their bow are soft and fluffy and so, so delicious. Oh, they look so yummy. Amy could eat them all day. Sometimes she does. Today, Amy is going to do it. She is going to make the world's most perfect bow. Bow making is an all-day event. Amy's dad starts in the morning mixing together the ingredients for the dough. All right, so here's her plan to make the perfect bow. Let's see if it works. All right, she's starting in the morning making the dough. Then it's time to knead. He pushes the dough, he punches the dough. Amy gives it a try too. And kneading is what you do with some kinds of dough where you squeeze it and push it, and it's kind of brings it together and makes it more stretchy. They leave the dough to rise. Amy keeps an eye on it just in case. It grows bigger and bigger and even bigger. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a thing that dough does when you leave it to rise. Because it has something in it, sometimes yeast, sometimes something else that makes it get bigger and bigger. It's very cool. And it smells really nice too while it's doing it. Amy's dad squishes the dough down just in time. He rolls it into a log and cuts it into pieces. Meanwhile, Amy's mom seasons meat for the filling. Oh, all right. Let's see what they put in their filling. They were putting in garlic and mushrooms and ginger and salt and pepper. Those are all pretty good things. Everyone gathers around the table and rolls up their sleeves. It's time to get to work. Amy's first bow turns out a little funny. So does the second. They don't look quite perfect. It's hard to know how much filling to add. Too little and the bow is sad and empty. Too much and oops, some fell on the floor. It's also hard to pinch the bow shut just right. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Oh my goodness, look at her concentration face. Amy watches her mom make a perfect bow. She watches her dad make a perfect bow. And her grandma too. Oh, look at them. So perfect. They all try to teach her. Roll out the dough like this, says Amy's dad. Use just enough filling, says Amy's mom. Pinch, 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 says Amy's grandma. How do you think she feels about their advice? She's got kind of angry looking eyes right now, huh? Like she feels grumpy about it. But Amy's bow just aren't the same. They are too empty or too fat. They have holes in them. They leak. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they don't look the same. Maybe today won't be the day after all. Maybe Amy just can't make a perfect bow. Oh, she's gone from being kind of grumpy about it to being pretty sad about it, hasn't she? Then Amy has an idea. The pieces of dough were cut for grown-up hands, but Amy's hands are very small. She whispers her idea into her grandma's ear. Amy's grandma cuts each piece of dough into two smaller Amy-sized pieces. Now they fit perfectly in Amy's hands. That was such a good idea. That's true. She's little, so her hands would be much smaller than a grown-up's. Carefully, Amy rolls the dough so it's thicker on the inside and thinner at the edges. She adds just the right amount of filling. She pinches it shut. And there it is, Amy's perfect bow. Oh my goodness. Wow, it's beautiful. Even the kitty thinks it's beautiful. She makes another and another and even more after that. She is a bow-making master. Soon all the dough and filling are gone. Everyone is tired, but they're not done yet. Amy's grandma boils a big pot of water. It's time to steam the bow. So steaming is one way of cooking where you don't put the bow in the water, you put it above the water so that the steam, which is hot and wet, will come up and cook. We'll see how they do it. Amy keeps an eye on the steamer just in case. All her perfect bow and all the imperfect ones too are snug inside. All right, so this is the steamer right here. It's like a basket thing that goes on top of the pot of boiling water. The bow are done. Amy's mom lifts the lid off the steamer. Whoosh! Out comes a puff of steam. Amy can't see anything at all. You know what? If you wear glasses like I do, and like Molly does, you'll know when the steam comes, you really can't see anything at all because it covers your glasses, doesn't it? The steam clears. There are Amy's perfect bow. They're not too small. They're not too big. They have just the right amount of filling and they do not leak. They are soft and fluffy and so delicious. She did it. Amy eats one, then another. Then she eats one of the not so perfect bow. And you know what? It tastes just as good. That's true. Even when something doesn't look perfect, it can still be really great. Oh my goodness, and look at this. She has taken a bunch of them to school to share with her friends and her teachers. Isn't that nice? Another very cool thing at the end of this book, there is a recipe for the kind of bow that Amy's family makes. But lots of people make different kinds. Some people make sweet bow. Some people probably make vegetarian bow that doesn't have any meat in it. But this is one idea of a kind of bow that you could try making at home. You can also buy them at restaurants and at the store, and they are really delicious. So that is the end of that book. I don't remember if I said that we were reading this book with the permission of Simon & Schuster, and we want to just say thank you. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot to say that. How embarrassing. All right. Molly, did you like that book? Yeah, it was great. Made me hungry. Oh, me too. Have you ever made bow before? No, but I've made other foods. Yeah, have you helped a grown-up make food? Yeah, I've made cookies. That's true. I think that's the first thing that I ever helped a grown-up make was cookies. But I've helped, now I can make my own food because I am a grown-up. But when I was a kid like you, I would sometimes help my mom or other grown-ups make different kinds of food. I would help my mom make stuffing at Thanksgiving and cookies and I don't remember. Maybe other things too. I'll have to ask my mom. But maybe if you have a grown up at your house who likes to cook food, maybe you should ask if there are things that you can do to help. Does that sound like a good idea? Yeah, it sounds great. And it's also a super good idea to try new foods sometimes. Like the first time I had bao, I think I was a grown up because I had never heard of it before, but it's so yummy. So it's something that you might want to try. And if you hear of other people at your school or your friends, if they like foods that you've never had before, you should give them a try and see if you like them too. All right. So that was that book. I think we have time to sing a song or two. I know we sang a wintertime song before, but it's so beautiful outside. And where I live, there are so many birds outside singing. So I thought we could sing a song about some birds. This song is called Way Up in the Sky, and we'll sing it one time so we can learn the words, and then we'll sing it again. All right. So can you make some birds fly up in the sky like this? Very good. So here's how it goes. Way up in the sky, the little birds fly. You know where birds sleep? Most birds sleep in a nest. Yeah, like this. While down in their nest, the little birds rest. Very good. All right. So they have two wings, one on each side, with a wing on the left and a wing on the right. And then they're going to go to sleep. We'll let the dear birdies sleep all through the night. Shh, they're sleeping. Now, have you ever been woken up by a bird? They wake up early and they sing. All right, so the sun's going to come up so the birds can wake up. The bright sun comes up, the dew falls away. Do you know what dew is? When you go outside in the morning, it's that wet stuff on the ground. That's dew. So the dew is going away, and then the birds are going to say, "Good morning, good morning," the little birds say. Do you know how a bird sounds? It sounds kind of like tweet, tweet, tweet. All right, so that is the bird song. Let's sing the whole thing. All right, can you make your birds fly? Way up in the sky, the little birds fly, while down in their nest, the little birds rest. With a wing on the left and a wing on the right, we'll let the dear birdies sleep all through the night. Shh, they're sleeping. The bright sun comes up, the dew falls away. Good morning, good morning, the little birds say. They say tweet, 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 tweet. This is a great time of year for seeing birds and for hearing birds. You should see if you can hear any birds outside your window tomorrow morning. I've been hearing lots of birds outside my window for sure. It's very exciting because I love birds. Oh my goodness. Trying to see. I think we're about out of time. We did start a little late, but we've still been going for a pretty good amount of time. So don't forget, we have virtual story time every Thursday at 11 o'clock. And of course, don't forget Mr. John on Friday. That's tomorrow. Oh my goodness, tomorrow's Friday. So Mr. John will be here tomorrow at 10:30. All right. Now to say goodbye, we always sing a goodbye song, don't we, Molly? Yeah, we do. All right, can you tell them how it goes? Yeah. If you're sitting on the floor, you can hit the floor. If you're on a chair like us, you can hit your lap like this. Yeah, very good. Or you can hit a table if you're at the table. Yeah, I'm not at a table, but if I was. All right, so we are going to hit the floor. We hit the floor together. We hit the floor together. We hit the floor together because it's fun to do. Very good. Now we're going to clap. We clap our hands together, we clap our hands together, we clap our hands together because it's fun to do. All right, now can you stomp your feet? We stomp our feet together, we stomp our feet together, we stomp our feet together because it's fun to do. All right, can you sway from side to side like this? We sway from side to side, we sway from side to side, we sway from side to side because it's fun to do. All right, can you wave goodbye? We all wave goodbye, we all wave goodbye, we all wave goodbye because it's fun to do. Thank you for coming today, everyone. We will see you next time. Bye.